Alright, in this video we're going to look at lab 6. So you should go ahead and pause the video, read quickly through it, and or watch. Alright, so this is going to be looking at the words project. You're going to, as usual, put the stuff in your account. Let's see, I'll log into my class account. And the first thing is you're going to copy over the files from class. So you're going to copy in words.c, okay, what's the deal? Let's see. All right, copy. All right, so words.c and words.h and sample or simple. All right, and then the first thing is just to change the name of the file to lab06 simple. We need the make file as well. And then we edit the make file to be talking about lab06 simple one. We can actually call this whatever we want to here. That doesn't matter, but then the lab06 simple one. Alright, and I want you to leave this alone. You're going to be compiling with the file from my directory. I just had you copy that into your directory so you can look at it, but I may make changes. So you'll compile with the one in my directory. Alright, so now if I make all, let's see, I need to change that to be with a 1. Alright, so then I made it, and this just runs what's already there, which does the word counting and prints the first 10 items in there. Okay, so that's the first, just to make sure that you can copy it into your account, you can compile it and run it. Alright, so that's the first problem. And then the next 3 problems are doing something to the code. You're going to be making lab06 simple 2, simple 3, simple 4. Each one does a little bit more. And I'm just going to show you the way they're supposed to work. This is in lab06, and these are my compiled versions. So this simple one is just the same as what I just did. You either give it a file or you type until you type Control D. Alright, simple 2, if you look at what that's asking for, instead of printing the words array, you're going to comment that out. And we're going to loop through to count the total number of words, the smallest count and the highest, and the average. So let's just run it and see. So if I do simple 2 and I'll run it against, say, lab06 lab06.txt. So that's giving the smallest frequency was run, the largest frequency was 27. Adding up all the different counts gave 409, and there were 143 different words for an average of 2.86. All right, so you're going to have a loop that keeps track of the smallest, the largest, and the total in after here. So you're going to comment this out. You're going to, before you free things, you'll have something here that's a loop that's going to go through all the words. So that'll be 0 up to num words. And then inside of there, you're going to do something with, I'll go ahead and edit my local copy here. So I'll have some loop here, loop from 0 to num words, check words bracket I. And so then we're checking to find the minimum, the maximum of the counts, right? Each one of these words bracket I has a dot count. It also has a dot W if you need to get the word itself. Okay, so you'll have a loop, you'll do those things. And then the counts that you should get are, you can run this here. You could do a small test file. Let's see. That you'll know what the right values are, so you can say there's 3 of those, of, and what, and so there's 3s and 2s, and how many different total words are there? There's 1, 2, let's go ahead and give a split screen here. So if I go into, I think I had a, no, I didn't have a link. lab06 1, and then I'll do homework, lab06, test.txt. The happens the most, it happens 3 times. Of happens the least. So there's 3 other words that happen the least. Of is the first one. And what else do we have? Oh, that was 1. Sorry. All right, so the min count is 2. That's for of, and, and what. The max count is 3. The total number of different words is 4. The, of, and, what. The total count is 9. That's the total number of words. And then you have the average. All right, so that's 2. Get one of these working first, either the min, the max, or the total, one of the totals. All right, and then get them all. All right, so if we run it with simple 3, we'll run it with the same file. It prints that same information, so that's still there, and now it's also asking for a word to look up. So if I type of, it tells me 2. If I type something that's not there, then it says not found. Okay, that's number 3. So we have the printf, scanf, and look up the word. For number 4, we're also going to, so let's run number 4. We'll say of. So it's still doing the same thing there that we just did with, you can do a lookup, but now for the min and the max, it also says the max count happens for the word the min count happens for the word of. That's it. If you want to do a bigger test, you could use a bigger file, run mine and run yours. If you want to do a large test, Shakespeare, takes, I don't know, 10 or 30 seconds or something like that. So it's going to come up with a min and a max, the totals. All right, so the min is 1. That's not surprising. The max is for the word the that shows up 27,000 times. You have the total count and the total number of different words. And I can look up a word, let's say Jeff. Doesn't happen. All right, so that's it for the programs. And then the last thing is the number 5, come and see me during time that I'm in the office sometime, Friday, Monday, or Tuesday. Plan on maybe 15 minutes to discuss how things are going in the class, look at whatever assignment you're working on, whatnot. So I'll record who comes, and you get 2 points for coming, and you get 0 points if you don't come. All right, have fun with words.